Looking at the defense, Pat, I'm going to go to the defensive line. Of course, we can take it through all three levels, but JT Tuimoloau and Jack Sawyer and Zach Harrison, of course, being the veteran of the three, but they're the guys that we're looking for splash plays, big plays, the type of pressure that we expect on the quarterback from 3 5-stars. But maybe the guys inside are just as important. They're not going to make, again, the plays that gain a lot of attention, but we talk about the losses against Oregon and Michigan and their ability to run the football and the interior of that line being good, but maybe not elite, and maybe it can be elite.
Yeah, it certainly needs to be improved. We'll see about elite level of production from the interior, but the biggest thing for me when it comes to that is you've got a lot of experience coming back in the interior. Taron Vincent, 5th-year player. Ty Hamilton, 3rd-year player. Jerron Cage going into his 6th year. Jaden McKenzie, his 4th year. These are guys who have all played. And then you add in a guy like Tyleek Williams, who was a freshman a year ago. Michael Hall, who redshirted last year, who they've been really talking up during this camp. I think that it's definitely a deeper group, and I think that they hope that leads to more production. What I will say is when we talked to Jim Knowles the first time and during fall camp, they just come off a scrimmage, the first scrimmage, I think, and the first thing he brought up when talking about the defense was how impressed he was with the defensive line. And he was talking about the defensive line as a whole, and that includes the edge rushers, but the ability to stop the run and cause issues for this Ohio State offense was evident. And I think the fact that you have the new defensive coordinator who has fresh eyes looking at this group, he's coaching the linebackers, so he could immediately, talk about his position group, but he went to Larry Johnson's group on that defensive line. And I think that's huge for Ohio State. There was no reason for Jim Knowles to sugarcoat anything with us about it. I think he was just calling it like he saw, and having a dominant defensive line going against that offense in a scrimmage, I think certainly, at least it looks like there's been improvement. Obviously, I think I'll say this a lot with the defense. We need to see it on game day, and we certainly will in just about a week. But it sounds very positive when we talk about what that defensive line has done. Toughness was a word that's been brought up a lot this offseason with Ohio State after, especially that Michigan game. And I think that's where the defensive line can really bring that.